property of GameShout, a company of Red Planet LLC. All rights reserved. Executive producer, Andy Hodges. For live broadcast booking information, syndication, or advertising, email info@gameshout.com. All comments expressed on the show are not necessarily those of GameShout, Red Planet LLC, its advertisers, guests, or syndication affiliates. All music is licensed by ASCAP and BMI. Recordings of this broadcast prohibited without prior written consent. GameShout Radio. The show is brought to you by ATI. Get your new X800 Radeon card today. And BFG Servers. For game server rentals, visit BFGServers.com. BFG Servers, where size does matter. GameShout Radio, the #1 talk game station in the world.
And welcome back to GameShout, your #1 video game station and technology from around the world. We do this show live Tuesday through Thursday night, live on the air from GameShout.com. And my name is Andy Hodges. We also have Captain Maverick,
Yo.
Eagle Raptor,
Howdy.
Sexy Josh, Trick Neil, and we don't have Vicious tonight. Okay.
Nope. We actually.
Go ahead.
Well, Vicious had a family emergency, and so we had to. The Trick is going to be covering for him in Game Shout at the movies tonight. So, yeah, Vicious and Soul Rift. He had the thing at school, so he had to have the night off too. So we're running Skeleton Crew. We just have the best of us here. That's all. The best.
Excellent. Well, we're also in chat. If you want to chat with us live, you can chat with us by going to our website, clicking on chat, and that will get you into the radio channel on irc.gamesnet.net. We're on the gamesnet.net IRC network. And like I said, all you got to do is go to the website, click on chat, and that'll get you right into where we are live at the moment. We've got a great show tonight. Movie reviews is tonight. What else we got on tap, Mav?
Well, in the movie reviews, we've got the review of Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Our previews are going to be King Kong and Fun with Dick and Jane. Then, coming at you is the website of the week. It's always wacky, always kicking. And speaking of wacky, last is Wacky Wednesday. I almost forgot. Here, we got the update on Ghost Freeman, what's going on with him, but we also have your top, the most bizarre holiday gifts. If you want to give a bizarre holiday gift, this is the show you got to listen to, because we're going to go through all the most bizarre holiday gifts you could possibly imagine. It's some good stuff.
Now, we also have the New Egg contest going on, which starts. We're going to have more details up on the website within the next day or so. Now, this is a big contest. We're giving away some NVIDIA video cards. We're also giving away for first prize. You're not only going to get the high-end NVIDIA card, NVIDIA video card. I have a hard time saying that, but
it's made by card.
Yeah, it's made by PNY, and the first place prize, of course, is the video card, and we're also giving away a 1 gigabyte memory stick for your computer. 1 gigabyte, and on top of that, a 512 megabyte flash drive card for your USB port. Second prize is similar. Third prize is similar. I'm telling you, this is a big contest. Like I said, and if you're listening to the podcast right now, more likely as you're listening to this, it's already up on the site. But like I said, sometime Thursday or Friday, you will see that contest reminder. All the details. You have to be 18 years of age. You have to be a U.S. citizen to enter the New Egg.
Should we tell them what they're going to be doing?
And that's when I was going to throw the cue to you.
Well,
I'm just talking about the prizes. I like the prizes.
Oh, yeah. Well, the prizes are awesome. Okay, we're talking video cards, we're talking memory, we're talking flash drives. This is just a kick. But your objective, your objective, should you choose it, is to design a computer case mod showing off your very favorite game. Really, it's very simple. Either you can draw your design, or you can actually build it if you want. But your case mod is going to be judged only by appearance, not by the inside mechanics. Contest really is going to give you an opportunity to show off your artistic ability. But you're going to send your drawing or pick into contest@gameshout.com. That's contest@gameshout.com. It's going to be judged on creativity, skillfulness, and of course, the personal preference of the Game Shout staff. Each of us is going to be choosing our top 3, and the one mod with the most votes is going to win the first place prize. But remember, there's second and third place prizes too. And yeah, you do have to be a U.S. resident and at least 18 years or older to qualify. I'm sorry, but we've got listeners from all around the world. The contest deadline is going to be January 3rd, 2006 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's it. Cut it off. There's only one submission per person. None of this, 2, 3, 4 entries. We're not going to do that. And the winners are going to be announced on January 5th. Now, when you send in your entry, please put your phone number in there, because those winners are going to be called, and they're going to be live on Game Shout Radio. Right, you're going to be live on January 5th between 9:30 and 10 Eastern Standard on Game Shout. We're going to tell you your... yeah, that's right. I love having them live on the air. You never know what they're going to say. I'll have the sneeze button really quick, really handy, okay? Hey, you guys got to be there. This is just the contest. It's not just the prizes, but you get to show off your skills.
Man, I'm really anxious. I'm anxious to see the what comes in. Now, the last contest we had, which was a major success, this was back in October. Major success. We had a few thousand entries of people that participated in this one, and word got out that Game Shout is doing these monthly contests, so we are expecting a lot more participants for this one. So you have to have your entries in by, what is it, January 3rd?
That's January 3rd at noon. All right? No later. Noon. We're going to choose the winner, and it's going to be... it's the most exciting. I just love giving away stuff, especially lots of good stuff. This is your holiday gift from Newegg.com and Game Shout Radio.
That's right. It's too bad that we can't participate. But yeah, we've seen the prizes. The prizes are very, very good. So and what's different about this contest is you're getting more. If you're in first place, second place, or third place, you're not only getting the video card, you're getting these accessories that come along with it. So even to be in second or third place is going to be just as good with these accessories. So I can't wait. Now, Soul Rift has another announcement to make on this, I guess, either tomorrow or on Tuesday. But for those that are listening to the podcast, those details should already be up on GameShout.com.
Oh yeah. It's going to be, and the coolest part, Andy, is I'm looking forward to posting some of the pictures of these mods. I want to show what some of the skills are, that you guys have. I want to show the world. And, we got thousands and thousands and thousands of people on our site every single day. Your mod could be featured right there on Game Shout. You never know.
That's right. So, and more on this later. Right now, we're gonna get started with Captain Maverick and the wacky news from around the world. That's coming up right after this.
Game Shout Radio and Newegg.com want to bring you some holiday gifts this holiday season. Things like flash drives.
Cool.
Okay,
video.
We're going to get Penny Arcade and Child's Play.
Newegg.com.
Their rep for this is going to be Robert Coon. Going to get them onto the roundtable for next Tuesday. I think you should be able to get that.
See, I'm listening to that promo right now, and it's very static.
It's going to be judged on. All right, well then I'll go back and do it again at a higher.
I just GameShout.com, but you must be a U.S. resident and at least 18 years of age to enter. You're going to send in your pick or drawing along with your phone number to contest@GameShout.com. Now the deadline is January 3rd, 2006 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and winners are going to be announced on January 5th, live on Game Shout Radio between 9:30 and 10 p.m. You got to be available. We're going to need to talk to you on the air. And where's the best?
Millions of people love Newegg.com. Go on that website and check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's a whole testimonial page. People are using the L word when it comes to Newegg.com. They say love. I love Newegg.com. How is Newegg.com earning this kind of devotion? Well, they sell computers, components, and electronics. That's true. But it's the great price. It's the huge selection. It's the fair shipping. And it's because the customer service is so great. They actually care about your satisfaction. They have video cards, routers, wireless networking equipment, DVD players, hard drives, software, digital cameras, and unbelievable fair shipping. So, I can't sing the praises of Newegg.com enough, and neither can anyone else. So whether you need a motherboard or the mother of all TVs, go to Newegg.com. You'll see what their millions of happy customers are raving about. Once you know, Newegg.com.
Welcome back to Game Shout Radio. And for those of you who were listening to us during the break, well, sorry about that. Well,
I know. Eagle Raptor forgot to hit the mic button.
Well, you know, it happens. It happens. This time it was.
It's never my fault. I mean, Eagle Raptor's sitting there with all the controls.
You're low man on the totem pole today, Eagle. Sorry, man. You got to take the hit. Hey, welcome back. This is Wacky News from around the world. Your host, Captain Maverick.
Did you want to tell them what you meant by Child's Play?
Well, I haven't scheduled it yet, but I'm going to be inviting Child's Play to join us. Penny Arcade folks launch a campaign each year to get video games into the hands of kids in hospitals, and we've been kind of behind a drive with them with some of that. And well, we're asking them to come on and join us for a roundtable discussion on Tuesday, and see if they have the chance to be able to do so. I think we should be able to work it out. It'd be nice to bring that to you and get you guys involved in helping make a kid's life just a little bit better.
Well, we're sorry that everyone had to hear Captain Maverick's quarterly meeting.
Well, you know, doing business.
No. Fourth quarter results, right?
Really. Hey, Gary, Indiana, a cafeteria worker thought it was odd that a fourth grader would pay for his lunch with a $20 bill. And the cashier at Marquette Elementary School also noticed that the texture of the paper wasn't quite right. The cashier alerted the school's police officer, Patrolman Greg Tatum, who asked the 10-year-old about the money. He reached out and pulled more out of his pocket. Yeah, the discovery led to the arrest of 3 fourth graders at Gary's school, where police and school officials confiscated $179 in counterfeit money. All 3 faced juvenile charges for forgery and theft, but 10 years old? The 10-year-old boy with the most of the fake money, he told police that it was printed right on his computer the previous night. He says at first that his father made it, then he said that he made it and his parents knew about it. You know, he's trying to divert the blame and get out of it. But hey, 12-year-old classmate, he traded a fake $20 bill for 2 legitimate $10 bills from a school cashier earlier on Tuesday. And third student was arrested, also a 10-year-old boy. He gave money to he said to Tatum, and in all, police identified 7 fake 20s, 3 10s, 1 5, and 4 1s. These kids are printing money at home. Yeah, they're printing money at home, bringing it to school, and buying their lunch with it.
Here's my $20.
Oh,
I
Andy,
have my
this is for
change?
you. A Cleveland, Ohio, Scott's Miracle-Gro Company has made a statement to 6,000 employees in 21 states claiming that everyone who is a smoker can be legally fired. And they have until October to kick the habit. Scott's Miracle-Gro is trying to cut the cost of their health insurance in the company located in Marysville, Ohio. That's going to help the employees kick the habit with all kinds of employee programs, and it's kind of a neat idea. Wow.
Well, you know, if that can get me away from work for a while, a couple hours each day, I'd do it.
Well, I mean, what bothers me is what the heck are they doing, you know, trying to pull people's agency? I mean, it's your choice. You decide whether or not you want to smoke. I'm a reformed smoker. I don't like smoking. All right? So, I mean, just understand that from where it comes from. I don't think it's right for him to you know, tell him, look, everybody in the company has to be smoke-free. I understand they want to save money on the insurance, but the way they do that is they, you know, shift some of that insurance weight to those smokers. If you're a smoker and you have higher usage because you're a smoker, it's going to affect your insurance bill. If they just did a small percentage of the insurance, they're paying 50% and you're paying the rest, you know, I mean, it's going to make a difference.
I always tell them I don't smoke.
Well, yeah, before you go out for your smoke break and come back smelling like
I just figured, you know, anybody can start smoking and quit smoking. So I figured, how did they know I didn't smoke before, you know?
Well, that's true. That's true. Except that they will probably spot test people coming next. I mean, it's Iron Curtain time, man. Iron Curtain time.
They're going to start making people pee in bottles and stuff.
I know. It's happening, you know. Hey, down in, speaking of government getting, or people getting a little big for here's a government that got a little big for their britches. This mayor down in Bratislava, Miram, Brazil, he's proposed a new law. He's prohibited death.
I like that law.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's against the law to die in this town in Brazil now. See, the cemetery's full, and current laws prohibit the creation of a new cemetery because the water table and rainforest where the town's located, it's, you know. So the bill, it's laughable, really. It's unconstitutional. It's never going to be approved, but the mayor is really trying to make people think. They're trying to come up with a better strategy. See, there's 3,500 crypts and tombs in the town cemetery, and there's already 50,000 people buried in them. So far, 20 residents have to share a crypt. Yeah. Several other towns have the same situation down there, but none of them have tried, you know, to outlaw death.
Jeez.
That's ridiculous.
I know, what a great idea. It is. It's cool.
I'm so sad. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah, and then some. Oh man. So, well, what are you gonna do, man?
By the way, before you get to the next story, I just want to say real quick, Robin Williams plays Battlefield 2 as a sniper.
You didn't know that? Yeah,
I didn't
you never
know that. He was spotted today on one of the servers as a sniper.
Too cool. Yeah, you never want to run from Robin because, well, after you make fun of him having a girl's name, you know, he shoots you in the head.
How honored would you be to get shot by Robin Williams?
Oh, what a cool idea, huh? Yeah. All right. Okay, let's jump back into... Check this out. Here we got the movies coming up tonight. We're going to talk about King Kong, but this is in New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand. Peter Jackson is from Wellington, New Zealand. All right, so he goes back to his home for the premiere of King Kong. You know, Peter Jackson's King Kong. So
as he's sitting there, as everybody's sitting there listening to the sound effects and watching the movie, all of a sudden things start rocking. Yeah, the place got hit with an earthquake, measured 4.5 on the Richter.
Oh,
talking about special effects. Yeah,
they were probably
right in the
like,
middle
wow, this movie's awesome.
No kidding, man. I mean, how'd they do that? Jeez, wow, that's cool. Well, the audience nervously stayed in their seats through the remainder of the 3-hour monkey film. The epicenter of the quake was actually located about 16 miles northeast of the city of Wellington. The moviegoers, they endured only a few seconds of the extra special effects during the King Kong premiere, and then, well, enjoyed the rest of the movie. I can imagine that the rest of the movie was likely not as exciting as that part was. Oh, yeah, most definitely. And as we continue on, well, this text message, it's going to self-destruct in 5, 4. Well, have you ever wanted to send a text message that you wanted to know for certain that only the recipient would see it, and then it would leave no paper trail, and then would disappear? You ever wanted something like that, huh? I know a lot of
Mission
corporate
Impossible.
Yeah, exactly. I know a lot of corporate executives who would love this. It's called Stealth Text. It's this new service. It's designed for sensitive business information and celebrity love affairs. See, Stealth Text is about to offer a service that automatically deletes received text messages after about 40 seconds. All the messages, they're going to be logged onto they're logged onto a private server so that only the sender has access to it. And so to reply to a recipient, you must also have Stealth Text account. It's kind of getting at both ends, aren't they?
It's kind of like an escrow system for text messaging.
It's kind of what I was thinking, man. You know, it looks like, well, looks like loads of fun. Oh, hey, out of Cleveland, Ohio, Dale Trent of Port Clinton and Craig Carr of Oak Harbor, they caught 40 tons of yellow perch. 40 tons of yellow perch. I mean, okay, you ever fished for yellow perch? Oh, it's the candy of fish, it really is.
No, I don't fish.
Oh, being in Florida, you should fish, man. It was some great snapper off the, well, let's not talk about that. But these guys, they caught 40 tons of yellow perch. By the way, that's just a little bit over their limit. In fact, it was over their limit for both the years 2002 and 2003. They're commercial fishermen. Well, they pleaded guilty to theft, and the judge fined them $87,000 and then ordered them to donate 500 pounds of yellow perch to a soup kitchen.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, it turns out that wildlife officials, they've been monitoring these two guys for the last 2 years for poaching. Yeah, we've been watching you. Golly. I mean, think about it. How, Wildlife Service now getting like the CIA. Well, let's go across the world here. We're going to go to Berlin. A 19-year-old German girl has sued her mother for confiscating her 2 guinea pigs, a dog, and a litter of puppies, and then giving them to an animal's home. Isn't that nasty? Why would mom do that? Well, the girl, she had taken to locking the creatures into her room after the recent birth of these puppies. It angered her mom that now we've got more dogs. But she returned at the weekend to find them gone, according to police, and this is the western city of Aachen. The mother, 45, signed an agreement with the home stipulating that the pets could not be given back. Wow. The police are investigating and mediating. Could you want to stand in the middle of that one?
Is that illegal?
Well, here's the deal. The child's a minor. The mother is the parent.
and has complete legal authority and responsibility for the child and over the child, and that means can sign even legal agreements regarding the child, yes, it's legal. The child suing the mother, I don't know if that's something that can fly. It doesn't sound like it's going to hold up in court. Oh, and by the way, I thought this was kind of interesting. Speaking of court, the Pakistan Supreme Court has extended a ban on the making and selling and flying of kites.
What?
Yeah, that's right. They said they imposed this law 2 months ago after ruling that the sport had become increasingly deadly.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go fly a kite here. Okay, while the court was hearing the case, which was decided on Friday, police, they swung batons and lobbed tear gas shells outside the building to disperse 500 kite makers and kite flying enthusiasts who were trying to attend the proceedings. Now, the court ruled to extend this ban until it meets in January. It's on the 26th. Basically, what they're doing is hardline Muslims, they oppose this festival, and this festival is called Basant. And it's an annual kite flying festival. Tens of thousands of people turn out to fly kites from the rooftops and from sporting fields.
Yeah, it's fun.
And yeah, but these hardline Muslims oppose this festival. They call it a waste of money, consider it a Hindu festival, and it's celebrated with loud music and yellow dresses. Well, that's what Basant means, yellow dresses. Yeah. Well, the sport sometimes turns deadly when people fall from the rooftops or are wounded by these metal-lined strings. Metal-lined strings. You ever wonder what those were for? They're popular for use in kite battles, where people are trying to cut each other's lines. So, they drafted this law, and nope, it's illegal to fly a kite. Yep, of course they said that the festival has nothing to do with religion. But yeah, they can't fly a kite in this city in Pakistan now.
Can't even fly a kite these days.
Can't even fly a kite these days. Well, and let's go to Rio de Janeiro for our last story. It's really, well, it's very sad, because for most it's a choice of the men's room or the women's. But a Brazilian city is trying to give an option to those who don't fit either category. A bill was passed in Nova Ignacio City by the city council Tuesday that would require nightclubs, shopping malls, movie theaters, and large restaurants to provide a third type of bathroom for transvestites.
What? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, a lot of the filmmakers, or the lawmakers rather, didn't want to deal with the issue, but a serious problem in society. They said it's a way to put the end to prejudice. Well, okay. A 32-year-old cop on leave from the force said he got the idea when dozens of transvestites showed up at local samba show. It was a real problem. The women didn't feel comfortable having, them in the ladies' rooms, and the men didn't want them in their bathroom either. So, they decided that they should have alternative bathrooms. And, it looks like they're going to have to do it. You have to put it in. So, I don't know. It's just a wacky world, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't know about transvestite bathrooms. Well, with that, this is Captain Maverick wishing you a good night and good news. And back to you, Andy.
Well, you're listening to Game Shout. We have the movie reviews, Game Shout at the Movies, coming up next.
This is Game Shout Radio, the #1 talk game station in the world. Visit GameShout.com for more info. Game Shout. Game Shout.
Well, you've made a smart